Welcome to the Road to Infinity War Part 2. I'm your host, Magnus Batman, and once again, I'm going to be ranking all the films that are my least favorite all the way to my most favorite. And those of you who missed out on Part 1, I have left a link in the description below of all the movies I have ranked. There's a slight problem. I did mention there are only 17 films in the MCU, but there are a total of 18, and I forgot to add a film within the rank. But that one film doesn't infringe on the first 6 films I've already ranked. So here's a recap of 18 through 13. This was good. Another Thor is ranked number 12, and the reason why Thor got to number 12 because of his cast. Chris Hemsworth was very likable as Thor. He was enjoyable, and he got the dialect down as Thor from the comic books. Tom Hiddleston played Loki, and he was astonishing with the role. Every time I saw Loki on screen, you can get behind his motive and the reason why he's doing the things he does. Throughout the movie, he's just this conniving snake you just want to choke. And Anthony Hopkins played Odin, and he did a good job with his role. Natalie Portman was just okay with Jane Foster in my eyes. There's nothing wrong with Natalie Portman, it's just how they written her character. And her romance between Jane Foster and Thor was a little bit cringy and forced. This movie had some amazing special effects. The makeup design, the makeup artist deserves a high praise because the Frost Giants were real actors with makeup, and they didn't use any CGI for none of the battles. All that was real actors, and I really had to give high praise to them. Number 11 is AntMan. This is a huge surprise. When I first heard that I was going to make an AntMan movie, I was laughing my ass off. The movie knew what it was going to be. I thought Paul Rudd playing Scott in AntMan, I thought he did a great job. And Hank Pym being played by Michael Douglas. There's a huge twist, because even though Michael Douglas, Hank Pym was the first AntMan, and they just given it to the new generation, which is Scott. And then this whole entire movie itself was very funny. It was an action heist comedy. It was funny, it was entertaining. The villain was just your everyday recycled villain. Many people are not fans of The Incredible Hulk. I thought it was 10 times better than 2003 and League's Hulk. And they pretty much didn't really give us any character moments. They just gave us an action-packed Hulk movie. We saw Hulk do a lot more. Edward Norton was perfect. This character was small, frail, insignificant, feeble, and you felt all that on screen. And I thought this performance was a little bit more personal than Eric Bana's performance as Hulk. I gotta say, Liv Tyler whispered a lot in this movie, like and the movie did underperform in the box office. I thought this was a good Hulk movie, and that's the reason why this movie got to number 10. Number 9 is Spiderman Homecoming. I have to say that Tom Holland did a very good job as Spider-Man, and I hope he's our Spider-Man for a long time. I already did a review of Spider-Man Homecoming on my channel, so guys, if you want to see my full review, just look up Magnus Batman and just scroll through my timeline of videos and find the review. Number 8 is Captain America vs. Avenger. Chris Evans blew the park with playing Steve Rogers. Hugo Weaving playing Red Skull was a spectacular performance, and you know, us fans want Hugo Weaving to return for the role, but Hugo Weaving said that this was pretty much for a paycheck and he doesn't plan on playing the character ever again. So that was a huge bummer. The action sequences revolving around Captain America was by far entertaining. It was huge fun, and I just love him throwing that shit around. And this film got me so pumped for Avengers. Number 7 has to be Guardians of the Galaxy. When I first heard this film was going to be released, I was on the fence. I didn't believe that the MCU had what it takes to make small-time characters into big characters, and they pulled it off. And again, when the time this film came out, it was a huge risk, but the performances just blew me away. This movie was a pure comedy, and yet it totally worked for the superhero film. This is pretty much like the baby version of Avengers. This film had great special effects. So, to this day, I still have a great time with the Star-Lord dancing. We have another recycled villain of Ronan, and Ronan throughout the whole entire movie was just, I'm more than just a man. I'm not just a boy. This is the second film we saw Thanos sitting in his chair.
If you bring me the order, but return to me again empty-handed, and I will bathe the Starways in your blood.
That was a great cameo right there. Guys, that's my list of my rankings of the MCU. I will have part 3 2 weeks from now, and that will be a couple of days before Infinity War drops in theaters. So I cannot wait to drop part 3. Alright guys, now what do you think about these rankings? Give me your thoughts below, and also give me your rankings of the 18 films in the MCU, and stay tuned for part 3 of this video. Alright guys, thank you Vigilantes, you are the best, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I'll have more Batman-tastic reviews on the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao. I'm more than just a man. I'm not just a boy. I'm more than just a man.